everyone and year two, and welcome to today's art lesson. It's just going to be a really quick lesson all about colors and all about patterns. Okay, we're going to be focusing on an artist called Wassily Kandinsky. You may have heard of him before, but if not, then stay tuned for this lesson because we're going to be learning a little bit about him. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is color mixing. I'm sure that you have experienced this at some time when maybe you have colored decoloring pencils or some felt tips or even with paint. You notice that when you mix two colors together, it changes. Okay, so we're going to be learning a little bit about color mixing. And over here, you can see our color wheels, and you'll start to understand why they look like this as we go through the lesson. So these are your primary colors. You've got red, yellow, and blue. So red, yellow, and blue are all your primary colors, okay? From this, you can mix and you can make secondary colors. So that's now why this color wheel looks like this. So we've gone from three primary colors to mixing them, and they look like this. So if you mix a yellow and a blue, you will get green. If you mix a blue and a red, you will get purple. And if you mix a red and a yellow, you would get orange. It's very difficult to create these primary colors. That's why they're called primary colors, all right? So if you mix green and blue, you do not get purple. And if you mix purple and red, you do not get orange. It is only when you mix the primary colors that you would get a secondary color. All right. So over here are your secondary colors. So your primary yellow, primary blue gives you secondary green. Primary red, primary yellow gives you secondary orange. And then primary blue, primary red gives you secondary purple. Okay, so your primary colors are over here. You mix them together, you get secondary colors. And this is what you need in order to do your artwork today. All right, these are your neutral colors. You've got brown, black, gray, and white, all neutral. And then if you add white to a color, you can make tints. This makes a color lighter. Okay, so when you add white to it, you're making tints, it makes a color lighter. And then if you mix shades, the color gets darker. Okay, so we're looking at the color over here. You've got a blue, you're mixing black to it, and it gets darker and darker and darker. And if you mix white to it, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay, so when you add white to the color, you make tints. If you add black to the color, you make shades. All right, so you've also got your warm colors and your cool colors. You've got red, orange, and yellow, which are your warm colors. And these make you think of sunny, warm, and cozy things. That's why they're called warm colors, as you can see over here. So you've got some red, some orange. Orange reminds you of fire, yellow of the sun. It makes you think of sunny, warm, and cozy things. Then you have your cool colors. Green, blue, and purple are all cool colors. They make you think of fresh, calm, and chilly things. So you think about the blue sky, you think about snow, you think about trees, and all of those are quite fresh. They're quite cool. Okay? So if you do think I am going too fast, please go back and listen to the video again. You can always pause it whenever you would like to, just so that you are able to get the most out of this lesson. Okay? So let's go on to Wassily Kandinsky. Now, he was a Russian painter, and many people think he was the first abstract artist, okay? So abstract painting looks like that over there. Can't really see the pictures, it's just a mixture of different things all put together, and what you see, you have to interpret it your own way, okay? He was born in Russia in 1866. When he grew up, he worked as a teacher at the university, but it didn't make him happy. When he was 30 years old, he left his job and he went to art school. He found art easy, and he was very good at his studies. So he thought a lot about what colors mean and how they make people feel. So if we go back to here, he thought a lot about how these colors make us feel. They're warm colors. They make us feel warm. They make us feel cozy. And these are cool colors, green, blue, and purple. They make us think of fresh, calm, chilly things. Okay? So he thought a lot about the meaning of colors. He was the first painter to stop painting pictures of things, and instead, he painted just using colors and shapes. He believed that this let him paint honestly about his feelings. So, as I said, in abstract art, as I said, he's not really painted anything here. It is what you see, okay, what you make out of it. He's just put all these colors together to create a picture, and what you see is how you feel about the painting, okay? He would listen to music while he painted and try to paint what he heard. Okay, so here's some examples of his art. Have a look at the colors. Have a think about what you see. Have a think about what you feel. Have a think about why he's chosen those colors and patterns. And then this is the painting that I would like you to try and create. Now, it does not have to be a painting. I know that Wassily Kandinsky was a painter. However, you may not have paints at home. So what I would like you to do is just use whatever you have. Coloring pencils, felt tips. It could even be black and white. If you do have paints, please go ahead. Try and recreate these pictures, okay? As you are making this picture, I want you to think about how it's been made. What colors did he use? So what colors will you use? How would you describe these colors? Are they warm? Are they cool? Are they shades? Are they tints? So shades is when it gets darker, tints is when it gets lighter. Are they primary colors, red, yellow, and blue? Or are they secondary colors? What shapes can you see? What lines can you see? Okay. And I want you to try and create this picture however you can. Okay. Maybe you want to cut circles out of scrap paper. Maybe you want to paint. Maybe you just like to color. Maybe you want to use felt tips. Okay. Or maybe you just want to use a black pencil. Okay. And draw your circles and make them light shades. So maybe dark circles in the middle, light circles outside. It's completely up to you because this is art, and art is all about how it makes you feel. Okay, so this is what a good one would look like. So it is now your turn. Have a go. Think about the colors. Think about what you've learned about colors. Think about the patterns. They are all circles. And then have a go at recreating this picture. All right. When you are done, you can take a picture and upload it to Teams, or you can bring it into school and show us when you get there. All right. So well done, year one and year two. Can't wait to see your fabulous artwork.